And we're on to the last part of your assignment here. So when we're finished with these last 3 examples, you can grab an assignment from the front. I believe the sub has them. Just check with the sub. This last one, you're going to need to figure out a different value on your calculator. I'll say if it's on a phone, most people have to hit the second key. And if you're using a regular blue calculator, I guess the color doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. If you're using one of those normal blue calculators, you're going to hit the second key as well, only you're going to hit the same button as before once you hit the second key. So here's the new button. Let's go ahead and set up number 2. And number 2 says that the angle right here, that's opposite. Hypotenuse here because it's across from the 90. We do not have A. Okay, so if I think of all the ones that don't have A, that's going to be SOH, S-O-H. If you think of Ka, that has an A in the middle, Toa has an A at the end. So this is going to be a sine. So is opposite over hypotenuse. So we do the sine of, and we actually don't know the degree, but we do know the other 2 sides, 17 over 41. So here's the new button you're going to hit. When you hit second, hit sine anyway, and you'll notice above it, written on the calculator or maybe in your phone, it kind of transitions to a slightly different button that looks like this. That is the inverse sign of sine, and it is basically using the sides to determine the angle, working its way backwards. And you're going to do that to the opposite side of the x. So just to simplify things, if you ever get in a situation where you don't know the degree, I want you to do that new button, which was sine inverse of 17 over 41. X is approximately, and it says to the nearest degree, so we're going to just say 24. If you didn't get that, again, your calculator may be in radians. Next example, we have to look at first our angle, and we're given this guy here across from 90. What's that? Hypotenuse. And we're given this guy that's touching our angle, that's also A. So we are not given O in this problem. So the one without O would be Ka, or cosine. Ka is AH. You can also just look at what your 2 given pieces are. AH, it's not CHA, but that would be also another way to do it. The equation then is going to be the cosine of x equals A is 9, H is 13. So if I arc sine or inverse sine the other side, x is approximately 46. Okay, see if you can do the last one on your own. Alright, let's see what you got. So first you have to determine that we are not given the hypotenuse, which means we're going to use Toa. So this is your adjacent, this is your opposite. If you mix those up now, pause it, fix that, and erase. If that's what you got, then here's your setup. This would be tan theta, OA is O over A, which means we get the tangent of x equal to 0.34 over 0.15. And we're going to, arc tangent or inverse tangent the other side. And our answer is approximately 66. So that angle is 66 degrees. Alright, go ahead and try the assignment. If you have any questions, you can send me a message. You can look on YouTube. You can find all kinds of videos online and references. But my main thing is just make sure you know the mnemonic and how to set these up, as well as how to identify the sides.